Imagine firing up a machine that doesn't just handle trails, it devours them. The 2026 Polaris Sportsman XP 1000 is built to make every ride feel like a challenge already conquered. And if you've ever wondered what real power, control, and rugged engineering look like in one package, this ATV just raised the bar for the entire class. Welcome back to Craze, where we break down the machines built for riders who don't believe in limits. The Sportsman XP 1000 for 2026 isn't just an upgrade on paper. It's a statement from Polaris that dominance can still grow stronger. The heartbeat of this ATV is a powerful ProStar 952 cubic centimeters twin-cylinder engine delivering around 90 horsepower. Tuned for torque-heavy performance, whether you're crawling through rocks, climbing steep grades, or tearing through mud. What stands out is how smooth and responsive the throttle feels, even when you're pushing hard. Polaris has refined fuel mapping to make the engine more efficient and cleaner, without losing the punch riders expect. It responds fast, pulls hard, and stays consistent through all kinds of terrain. Matched to that power is the legendary On-Demand AWD all-wheel drive system, automatically engaging the front wheels the moment the rear starts to slip. Riders don't need buttons or switches. It reacts instantly. You also get selectable driving modes for tighter control over power delivery, especially in low traction or utility conditions. Polaris didn't stop at raw performance. They tuned this ATV for riders who need confidence in unpredictable environments. Suspension plays a massive role here, and the XP 1000 comes with upgraded dual A-arm front suspension and an arched dual A-arm setup in the rear. With over 11 inches of suspension travel and 12 inches of ground clearance, this ATV floats over roots, dips, rocks, and deep ruts without beating up the rider. The shocks soak up hits without losing feedback from the ground, and the chassis feels planted even when cornering at speed or hauling gear. The 2026 model sees improvements in chassis rigidity and weight distribution, which means better stability on off-camber terrain, and while towing or loading cargo. Speaking of towing, the Sportsman XP 1000 is rated to pull up to 1,500 pounds with ease. Combined with its 360-pound rear and front rack capacity, it's equally suited for hard work and extreme recreation. Polaris also delivers thoughtful ergonomic upgrades. The seat remains plush and supportive, with a contoured shape made for long rides. The handlebar positioning feels natural, and controls are intuitively placed for gloved hands. The footwells are redesigned with more aggressive drainage and non-slip surfaces, giving riders more grip in wet or muddy conditions. Technology-wise, Polaris leans into practical innovation. You're looking at an optional 7-inch ride command display, offering GPS mapping, group ride tracking, and vehicle data. Even the base gauge cluster is clear, digital, and easy to read in direct sunlight. There's also integrated lighting with bright LED headlights and taillights that cut through darkness and bad weather, improving safety and visibility. Durability has always been key in the Sportsman line, and the 2026 XP 1000 continues that legacy. Polaris reinforced the frame, skid plating, and driveline components to handle higher torque loads and long-term abuse. The clutching system is also revised to reduce belt wear and maintain steady performance under heat and pressure. Maintenance access points are cleaner and smarter, making it easier for owners to service filters, fluids, and electronics without a struggle. Tires on this model are aggressive 26-inch off-road tires mounted on durable aluminum wheels. They're designed for traction in mud, snow, and rocky environments. You also have the option to upgrade directly from Polaris to beefier tires or beadlock wheels depending on your ride style. One of the biggest selling points is the balance between utility and recreation. Hunters, ranchers, trail explorers, and adrenaline junkies will all find something in this machine that feels tailored to them. Whether hauling gear to a work site, breaking through new trails, or crawling through technical sections, the Sportsman XP 1000 adapts instantly. Storage is cleverly integrated, with sealed compartments protecting gear from mud and water. Polaris kept the ATV's bodywork rugged and stylish, with sharp lines and bold color options that communicate strength without overdoing the flair. The 2026 redesign offers better fender coverage to reduce spray and body protection for key components like the radiator and driveline. Braking power comes from hydraulic disc brakes on all four wheels, delivering confident stopping even under heavy loads or downhill drops. Engine braking adds another layer of control, giving riders steadier descents without constantly hammering the brakes. What makes the 2026 Polaris Sportsman XP 1000 stand out is that it doesn't compromise. It blends brute strength, refined engineering, and intelligent design into a machine built for riders who expect more than a weekend toy. It's tough enough for serious work, fast enough for thrill seekers, and smart enough to stay ahead of the competition. If you've been waiting for an ATV that feels like a leap forward rather than a mild refresh, Polaris just answered. The Sportsman XP 1000 doesn't just ride trails, it owns them. Stay locked in with Craze for more deep dives into the machines rewriting the rules of off-road power.